Once, I held the belief that deep within every man there lies a prototype of a woman. He loves most just the woman resembling this prototype. Although I am a woman, the prototype that lies deep within me is also a woman. The woman of the prototype, arising like a delicate mirage amidst the frigid peaks, slipping into my reality only to vanish again. I clung to the belief of it being the most beautiful prototype in life, and held on to it for 4 years. Invested my entire college days with utmost courage and honesty, only to hold on to it. Now, I no longer believe. It has dwindled into a street artist's impromptu sketch, a small mural on my wall. Gradually, I stopped believing, and slowly I start to forget. Trading precious treasures for coins, and suddenly I realize I shall memorize it now. The vessel of memory is soon to empty, and I fear that when I wake up again, even the priceless will be nowhere to be found. Like a double-sided tape, stuck on the back is disbelief, but closely on the front follows the acts of cruelty. One day, like writing down my own name for the first time, I understood cruelty. Cruelty, just like mercy, exists in the world in its true form. Evil and good hold an equal standing. Cruelty and evil are only natural, each wielding half the influence and potency over the world. So facing the cruelty of fate, I simply need to be more cruel, so I can treat it like a butcher with their meat. Wielding the acts of cruelty, against life, against myself, against others, it serves as the fulcrum of animal instincts, ethics, aesthetics, and metaphysics all in one. The age of 22, comma. 水灵 Window Street, by bench outside the French bakery, bus 74. Sitting at the back of the bus, separated by the aisle, Shui and I each sat on our own side. The December chill misted the tightly closed windows. Darkness swallowed Taipei's 6 p.m. Slowly the bus moved along Hebing's road. Edge of the city brushed the horizon with fibers of orange. The glowing layers, infused with profound happiness by the mystical scenery, drifted between the windows and flowed into the traffic behind the bus. The weary and silent figures filled the aisle, standing listlessly with their heads bowed, slouching against the seats. Did you see outside the window? I suddenly cleared my throat. A faint echo so light as of a wisp of feather. It all unfolded into a gentle ripple in the silent film. Shuiling and I sat in the enclosed space of the double seat. Outside, the glorious cityscape shined. Shadows of people danced in the night, drifting past the glass windows, gracefully yet in silence. Satisfied, we exchanged smiles, while beneath us, the dark veins of life pulsed blindly, bitterness unknown. Home is that blue credit card. There's no need to go home. College offers me some kind of temporary occupation, sparing me from the crushing weight of responsibility. I simply treat it as a tatty stage, wind myself out and tag along to the crowd, join the masquerade to spare the punishment. It's a hollow structure that generates waste. The strange building forces my body to enter but rejects my soul. It's something people either don't know or refuse to. It's scarier this way. These two structures, standing there every day so vividly, forming me so people get to read me. They demand, they plead, they wiggle and they pray. These abstract concepts don't define me better than the corner shop next door does. So she wronged me, committed a crime against me. In old terms, I should execute her. In modern terms, she forced me into a structural revolution. Shuiling, I sacrificed my last chance of survival. Beyond that was only the unbearable, the more unbearable. The dividend decreases, yet the division is never to complete. The formula has been formed. Up until this day, I am destined to watch her from the sidelines alone, as her innate charm inevitably arouses devoted cherishment. She never has the chance to meet more people, as those around her already have her enveloped tightly with their eyes and arms. There's no room for more. It is already nailed on the floor, suffocating. So when I am near, I am driven to desperately wrap my arms around her, and when I'm not, I can never make it to her. unable to push others aside as she can carve out a path to leave. This is the fundamental truth. She is gifted this way. Towards the end of class, a note was passed to me from the back. Can I talk to you after class? Shuling. She chose me, I often felt. Even in different times and spaces, she would still choose me. She huddled among the crowd. The hunger of initiation made her afraid of being noticed. So she slept behind those timid eyes. I showed up, she came out, pointed decisively with a finger. I want this one, revealing a bashful smile of childish greed. I was taken away, irresistibly, like a sunflower bought by a customer. The first semester, she was my only window to breathe. Almost like a crime, I was on a secret date, but my date doesn't know it's a date. I denied myself, denied her existence in my life. I even denied that date had line. The line that connected me and her with crime. As long as spotted by my special eye. The special eye opened at one point during my teenage age. Quickly, my hair withered to white. Life before my very eyes, supplanted by an infernal map. Therefore, before my adulthood, already I've decided to be infinitely gentle. To become this person, I locked myself in the dark room with this eye. Every Sunday night, thoughts of her invade my mind like a bothersome homework assignment. I must resolve to never attend introduction to literature again. Every Monday I'd be asleep the whole day, naturally wake up when it gets to 3, and rush to class on my bike. Every Monday evening after class, Shuling would walk back to Windsor Street with me, as it was a path to her own home. I would wait with her for bus 74. On the bench outside the French bakery, we'd be waiting. Mimi days were simple and neat. A delicate art of subtle offense, bribing the patrolling officers while allowing our illicit desires to flourish greatly in the dish of sweetness. Other days of the week, no association, no thoughts of her crosses my mind. She is the ghost of Monday. Monday, ritual of my dead soul. She mourns me with rose. Trapped in white veils, she glides barefoot. Dance of primitive passion, eyes closed. Her intoxicated heart thrills, wilderness scattered with rose. She mourns me, she doesn't know. A bouquet of roses every week. I see myself alive through the roses. So alive I could leap and take them, only to discover a glass wall in the way. My reaching hand meeting only its reflection. Monday ends, the reflection turns into a thicker glass. Those eyes, also the fulcrum, all holding the skeleton of mine, thirsting to rest in the ocean of her eyes. This emblem comes to scold me at every turn. The eyes offer me a bridge to the world. Scarlet sins and forsaken imprints, longing of the ocean. I am a woman that will love a woman. Tears flow like springs, drain my face with honey. Shuling, stop knocking my door. You don't know how deeply it's in my heart. I don't know who I am. Waiting ahead is a vague impression of myself. But I don't want to look forward. I don't want to become myself. I know the answer to the riddle, but I don't want to be revealed. The second my eyes laid on you, I knew I would love you. I would love you like a flaming beast, but I mustn't. This mustn't happen. For mountains would collapse, and the ground would crumble. For my blood would flood, and flesh would vanish. You will be the key that unlocks me. That pivotal point, when fear poured me like a torrent. The meat that I loathe will be stripped away, along with me in this flesh. She doesn't understand she would love me, or that she is loving me. Doesn't understand that underneath my docile wall lies a ravenous wolf, suppressing the urge to tear her apart. Doesn't understand that she makes me suffer. Doesn't understand the existence of love. She gave me a box of puzzles. Piece by piece, she completed the picture of me. Ever since I told Shuling to start over, the floodgate of love burst open. The entire winter break we hadn't met, loading for a greater collision. If I stop hiding, if I treat you with my open self, you will find yourself falling into the depths of a fiery hell, never to escape. I wrote to her. Even if it's a flaming hell, let me fall into you myself. There lies a potential within me you can't imagine. 他这么回信的。 At last, she truly proved her potential, rejecting the resolute will of femininity. 两个人类互相吸引，因着什么呢？It's hard to believe, far beyond the chessboard-like imagination of human, that yin grows from yang and yang from yin, or perhaps an irrefutable enchantment. But humanity says it's a biological construct. Penis versus vagina, chest hair versus breasts, beard versus long hair. Penis plus breast hair is said to equal yang. Vagina plus breasts are said to equal yin. Yang sticks into yin to unlock the lock. Bingo, a child rolls out. 只有冰果上能盖成棋盘格，之外的都去阴去阳，视作无性。抛掷在格线外的苍老，也是更宝贵的隔线间。人的最大受苦来自人与人之间的错待。举例下一个我要描述的情节点之间的故事时间，里面的我在前所未有的罪恶感和恐惧感中，像搓萝卜尖一样，在搓板上被磨得皮绽肉破，烂烂的。从前，我只预期着我将干下与女人肌肤相亲的滔天大罪。可在它出现之前，更轻微，只是隐约觉得自己得提着鞋子蹑脚走路。转弯闪过人人都会拿石头丢向玻璃屋的那个方向，在离得够远之前，不要被拿着石头的人们叫住。稍稍转了身体弧线，鞋子都没提稳。就被水淋硬生生拦下。石头在我心里，但一颗、两颗、3颗的退下来。颗数越来越多，似乎要等到全世界的石头从圣母峰顶合唱哈利路亚的齐滚下来。不知道从什么时候开始，我自动的脑里会出现所谓的性幻想。大概是初中时看了一部叫《娃娃狗》的影片吧。不知道从什么时候开始，性幻想里不再是影像中的情节，换成水灵。当关于水灵的性幻想进入我脑里，我就预期着自己一步步走上与幻想情节贴合。一直到此刻，我仍然不真的明了那种恐惧感，它到底来自哪里？也受着极为细腻的压迫与恐吓，度过青春期和大学时代的一半。我安慰自己，我是无辜的，恐惧感是滋生在我体内。我并没有伸出手搬它进来，不参与塑造自己的过程，帮助形成这个恐惧感蔓生的我。但我的生命就是这样，成长的血肉是搅拌着恐惧的混凝土，从对根本自己和性别的恐惧，绞缠恐惧，变成对整个国家级的恐惧怪兽。自觉必须学习，一面在人前现出原形。它令水灵从从头开始，对我而言，就像海上难民终于饮海水。我选择和自己的渴望核心对决，是放弃抵御，加速奔向毁灭，也是不顾一切要在毁灭到来前，想尽从前所禁锢的。越来越多对他的性幻想充塞在白日，骑车时、走路时、与人说话时。晚上也要花越来越多的时间自慰。开始抱他的身体后，仿佛挑断我恐惧的筋，痛得我必须咬断牙齿，试着用更剧烈的痛止痛，想要像饿狼一样狠狠地啃噬他的身体。这是新的想象。看过预知死亡记事吗？明天我连睡20个小时，起床写可恶的告别信给他。傍晚6点，面对着窗户写信，天空的云层像一匹棕红色练马的马在奔跑。信写到一半，都在店里响。打开红色铁门，水灵就坐在门边，枯死般的坐着。我把他硬拖上楼梯，陪他坐在刚好可及肩两人的阶梯上。他坚持不愿进房间，关上铁门。中文之夜的晚会的台面上，他出丑了。She had embarrassed herself and been scolded at just moments ago. For someone like Shuling, who avoids others' attention like a rat with plague, it was such unbearable humiliation. She endured it in silence, more utterly word about her feelings. I licked and kissed her withered eyes desperately until they flooded with tears, adding another layer of despicableness to what's already despicable. 如果今晚我不下决心帮他下餐，过了此夜，我可能连最后这个恶的出口都被堵死。就像被通缉的杀人犯，若不再继续杀人的行为，可能马上会自首。I walked to the bus stop, cracking jokes along the way. 一路穿插笑料。The second bus 74路从远方闪进眼帘的那一瞬間，我若无其事地說 ：“I'm writing you a favor. 正在給你寫告別信，然後你去回去繼續寫。等一夜會親自跑去丟在你家信箱。” A few seconds passed before she came to her senses and replied, "There's no need." 若無其事地上地 boarded the bus. She told me long after that she had wanted to desperately run away, and that momentary calmness was driven by a desire for revenge. Yesterday of tomorrow, it's too late to tell me about chronicles of a death foretold.